Hi everybody, today we're performing spray rack verification testing and confirmation. So what that is, we are certified to perform water penetration testing on windows and window installations. Every 6 months we are required to verify that our spray rack is spraying enough water to meet the criteria for the testing. So every 6 months we have to take our equipment out and take our test buck out and do the testing. How this testing works is we're required to have a certain number of gallons of water spraying on the window when we're doing the testing. We set up this rack, we spray this test buck for 15 minutes. Water goes in, this is 1 square foot, each opening is 1 square foot. Water goes in, goes down into the buckets. We have pre-weighed the buckets already. After 15 minutes, we turn the water off and we weigh each bucket. We subtract the weight of the bucket, and then there's a formula to figure out. It goes through 2 formulas to tell us how many gallons per hour would be spraying on the window. And we have a number we need to meet to certify it and make sure it's verified, and that way we know that we are spraying the right amount of water when we're doing testing. So we're going to go ahead and get this started right now. We've got everything set up, we've got the water on, we've already checked to make sure we're able to get 10 pounds of PSI is what we need to get to do the test. We have all our buckets set up and everything set up, so we're going to get going on this right now. Get that up to 10 pounds. You can go ahead and take a look at that. Our gauge is at 10 pounds. During window testing, we're required to be between 6 and 10 pounds, so we spray this at 10 pounds. So here you can see we're spraying water. These nozzles spray at approximately 18 inches to 2 feet wide. So we're spraying water. This is how we would test a window. We'd spray water. We can add more drops if we need to for wider windows, more drops if we have taller windows. But we're spraying water. These catch the water that gets sprayed. We don't have to have a nozzle right in front of each one. It's made to catch the water on the width when it's sprayed. Water fills up in the squares, and then you can see it comes down and drains out into the bucket. We run this water for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we turn off the rack, we let all the water drain out of the hoses and into the buckets, and then we reweigh the buckets and start our formulas. Number 1 is 19.6 pounds, 2.2 pounds. Do now is take the weight we weighed, subtract our tare weight, and that gives us our water weight. Then we take our water weight in pounds, divide by 8.34, which is 8.34 is how many pounds 1 gallon of water is. Then we multiply that times 4, and that will give us a number. We do that for every bucket. We add them all up, we divide it by 4, and that gives us how many gallons per hour per square foot that our rack is spraying. So we'll go ahead and do all these calculations here, see if it meets the criteria, which I'm pretty sure just by looking at the weights. I've done this for 10 years. Looking at the weights of the buckets, we're right in there. Our equipment's never failed. That's why we use a spray rack and testing equipment that doesn't fail. We get it right every time. We know when somebody calls us to do testing, they know they're gonna get a quality job. So that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day.